Good morning, YouTube. God bless, and I hope everyone's having a great day. I've got a question for you. What do you think about? Excuse me. Um, you know those three words. What do you think about? Actually, I think it's four. Is a very powerful question when it comes to certain type of situations and certain types of what's the word? Well, situations. I'm watching the news. Been watching the news for a while, and watched a bus blow up, 30 people in it, and watch people getting shot, watch people dying on TV, in Iraq and stuff. And the first thing that comes to somebody's mind is, what do you think about when you hear something like that, or you see something like that? What do you think about? Do you think about, man, what would it have been like to be that person? Or do you think about, wow, I'm glad I wasn't there? Or do you think about, I wonder if he knew Jesus? I wonder if those people on that bus knew our Lord and Savior. I wonder if that little kid who fell, that teenager, that adult who fell, knew Jesus before he died. Fortunately, that's a lot of answers and a lot of questions that we'll never be able to answer. But that's the way that I've changed. That's the way that I believe that all Christians should change. When you see something like that on TV, they shouldn't think about, wow, what a tragedy. Wow, what a disappointment. Oh, the guy that deserved it. Man, I wonder what he did. Dude, look what he did. Poor people. They should think about, did he know Jesus? Did he know our Lord and Savior? Is he in heaven? Or is he in hell, going through a lot worse than he ever did before he died? If you haven't noticed, my live stream messages have been pretty seriously as of late. They haven't been the typical blah 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 blah. And they're not going to be. Because the Lord has opened my eyes that this is a very serious time. The end times are here, and the times of where people are and Christians are getting persecuted are here. But this is just the beginning. It's going to get a lot worse. We gotta stop beating around the bush, and we gotta start doing something about it. Good person of mine was talking about the church, and excuse me for a moment, about what is the church. Excellent video, excellent version of what the church should be like. Went downstairs to his basement. A bunch of people just sitting there having fun, talking about Jesus, talking about the Lord. A lot of people think that the church is the building. No, we're the church. And we've been sitting in those pews and been sitting in the building for way too long. Matter of fact, so long that we're sitting there getting so comfortable that we get involved in ourselves, indulged in ourselves, to the fact that, hey, let the world pass by and we'll just stay here and worship Jesus and go to heaven. Don't work that way. It does not work that way. Works without faith is dead. Works without love is dead. Go up to heaven. Lord, I worshiped you every Sunday. I went over here. I went this and that. Jesus said, you know what? Turn away. I never knew you. But Lord, Where were you when someone needed a good Samaritan? He was in church filling up your spirit instead of going out and being a good Samaritan. That's where you was at. I don't know people like that. I know people who spread the loves. I know people who go out and minister. I know people who help other people out, and I know people who sitting there looking at the TV, watching all this stuff, and thinking, was he saved? Could I have given him a chance to be saved? Was one of those people on that bus a person I just walked by the day before and I didn't even know it? Very interesting. Think about it.